Hi, I just wanted to say, hold on, this is my boo in the background on the TV. My boo in the background on the TV. He is so cute, and even on Love and Hip Hop, he is my boo. He's my boo. I'm not gonna tell y'all who he is though. Okay, yeah, I'm gonna tell you who it is. He is my boo. I gotta turn him down because he is he's doing a lot of talking. I'm not gonna tell you who my boo is. Don't worry about it. It's okay. I just wanted to come and share that I had a really great day, and it really be quiet, dang. I think it really made a difference that I got up this morning and I did what I was supposed to do, and I took care of business. I'm so glad I had a good day today. I was working and sweating at work and everything. And you know what else I noticed today that I had not noticed? I'm sorry, I'm trying to, because my eyelashes are so long and they look like air plants. So I'm trying to, stop that the air plant view. Hold on, let me get out of here. Because my boo is he's talking so loud. He is so cute. He is really so cute. Okay. But yeah, I had a really good day today. And I am just like, I'm pretty sure that it's because I got up and did what I was supposed to do. I prayed about everything. And because I be praying about like little bitty stuff. Like, I had to go to the DMV and get my ID renewed or whatever. So I can handle pressure. I can, but I prefer not to. If at all possible, let's like avoid that. So I prayed about it. I said, Lord, please don't. I don't want no smoke today at this DMV. I really don't. And I should have recorded it because what happened? Okay. I get to the DMV, me and, of course I was messing around, a little bit this morning, so I can't leave at the time that I originally planned to, but that's okay. It's okay, because I didn't give up. I kept on pushing forward. Let me mute my boyfriend because he is I don't know how loud he is, but okay, so I took a little bit longer than what I planned to, and I knew that I was going to take a little bit longer than I planned to, so I kind of planned to take a little bit longer than I planned to because I just be taking a long time. So, usually I would, if I don't leave by the time I want to leave or whatever, I would have just been like, forget it, blah, blah, blah. But today I said, no, I'm not gonna just forget it. We're gonna go. We're going to the DMV. We're not gonna just forget it. Okay, so then I was messing around a little bit longer, BSing, and I think I was kind of trying to come up with a reason to not go. That's what I'm gonna just be honest. I'm gonna just, I can't be making up all these lies. I'm sorry, my forehead is like really shiny from a combination of oil and I don't know, I guess oil and makeup and stuff and the day and everything like that. And anyway, okay, so I went on ahead and went. I got a Uber or whatever, and the girl, we had a good conversation on the way over there, so that was a good start. Then we pull up to the DMV, and I'm like, what the okay, why is everybody outside lined up in front of the DMV like it's the club? I was like, what is this? What they trying to do? You know what I'm saying? Are they trying to communicate that, the DMV on Summer Avenue is lit? It be lit here to the point that everybody's outside? Wait. I said, okay, well. Then the girl turned around. She was like, okay, well, have a good day. I was like, okay, girl. Okay. Don't leave me here. It's too hot. Okay. So, yeah, I got out and I was standing there. And then, I done wore all black like a fool? That don't even make no sense. Was not thinking. So I done wore all black, honey. And I'm talking about this hot. all of them hots. Hot. Okay. And I'm a sweater. I be sweating. That's why my forehead is shiny. Because I sweat. And it's okay. Because I don't be musty or nothing. I don't stink. I just be sweating, you know. So don't do me. Anyway, I stood out there and I told myself, I said, do not get razzle-dazzled. Don't get razzle-dazzled, okay? Just calm down. So I was calm, you know, I had to crack me a couple of jokes and everything and make the people around me laugh. So, you know what I'm saying, I did a little impromptu charity comedy show, you know what I'm saying, a little something while we was in the line and everything. And then it was still hot. And then I said, well, why didn't they give us some chairs or some water or something? Because this has to be child abuse that they're doing this to us. I said, why won't they let us in? Is it because we're black? Why are you doing this? But then there was white people out there, so, you know, I couldn't use that, pull the race card, put that jump right back in, you know. No race card today because there was some white people out there. And so then I said, well, it's so hot. I wonder if, what if you wore, a bikini or something because it's this hot out here? You know, would they still let you into the DMV? And I was thinking about that. Then I was like, well, I don't have a bikini on right now, but do I have something bikini-esque under my clothes and maybe that'll help get me in? And then I said, no, I might not do that. I thought about cutting my pants into some shorts, you know, and then I decided not to do that. Then this white girl came out and she had on a little skirt and her ass cheeks was showing. So I said, okay, well, they cool with, you know, with some nudity. Then I said, well, I don't think they'll be cool with nudity if my ass cheeks was showing out, hanging out. I don't think they would like that, but it's okay. It's okay. You know, it's fine. And I was like, well, are they letting her do that because she's white? And then I thought about it and I said, well, how they know I wasn't white before I got in this line and this sun burning me up like this? I could have been white when I got here and then the sun browned me up. But, you know, I wasn't. I'm not white. I'm not white, in case y'all was wondering. I know that, you know what I'm saying? I know I get that a lot. A lot of people come up to me and they be like, are you white? And I'm like, no, I'm not. And are you sure you're not white? And I'm like, no, I'm totally sure that I'm not white. I'm not white. So after I went through all of those thoughts and everything, then I went online and I said, well, let me see if I can get a e-ticket so I can you know, get some kind of way to get in here out of this heat because it's too hot for me. And then I said, I think my ancestors and whoever was in slavery and whoever was in the field, you know, I thank all of y'all for doing that and going through that because I don't know how y'all did. I don't know how y'all did it, honey, because I would have been out the game. I would have been out the game. I would have had to quit. I had, for real, because I'm not going to be able to work under these conditions, and I'm not picking no cotton. It's too much hot for cotton. Who the fuck is buying some cotton? Hot as it is, Nick. Okay, but then, okay, sorry. That was a little tangent I went off on. Where was I at? Okay, coming back, really back. Oh, I got me an e-ticket, and then I told the girl in front of me, I was like, well, I just got an e-ticket, blah, 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 blah. And then she went on there, and she was getting her one, and then they told us we could come in. They said, you know, we could come in now, and we got to get upside the blue wall. So I said, what are they going to do, a cavity search? What is going on here? I just came to get my ID. I don't want to do all of this. I didn't do anything. I'm innocent. And then they weren't doing no cavity search. She just told us to line up by the blue wall. So I did that. And then in a few minutes, oh my goodness, in a few minutes, they called me up to the little desk or whatever. And I was like, okay. I said, I don't know what y'all need, but I didn't want any smoke with y'all today. So I'm gonna go. Let me show y'all all of the things that I brought with me to the DMV because I was not playing a game with them today. I was not going to leave without my ID. So whatever you needed, I didn't have my birth certificate. I don't know what happened to my birth certificate or whatever. I still can't figure that out. I don't know if someone has stolen it or what's going on. I don't know what. Tinker, you got my birth certificate? I don't know what happened to it. I probably will find it. But, you know, without your birth certificate, that means that, you know, that your birth is not certified. So I might not even be really born. I might not be. I don't know. Because I don't have my birth certificate. I had it. And I was born, but without my birth certificate, no, sir. I'm just not certified as being not a certified birth person. Okay, but yeah, so let's see here what I took with me. I was being prepared. Be prepared, like Scar said in The Lion King. That's what I was doing. Okay, so I'm talking about, honey, I got my old car titles. I got utility bills. I got my retirement plan insurance paper. Got that. I got, wait a minute, get out of here. I got a notice of approval from Shelby County Community Service Agency when they helped me out. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate it. Shout out Shelby County Community Service Agency. Yeah. Okay, then what else I got? See what this is. I got a tax notice from when they took my tax return. I got a couple of those when my tax return was harvested by some agencies who were alleging allegations against me that was not true. I didn't do that. I also have a what's this? Okay, I have a notice from the circuit court clerk in a county that is alleging something against me as well. Yeah, I have that. I took that just in case. I have my W-2s from so many years and years. I have a health insurance marketplace paper, the 1095 that you do with your taxes. I have the paper that you get with your EBT card when you get your EBT card. Yeah, I got that. I took that paper too. I got another utility bill. I got some more W-2s. See what else I got. I was not playing, honey. I was not playing the game. When I couldn't find that, when I couldn't find my birth certificate, I said, oh no. No way. No. I wasn't going to leave without no ID. What is this? Some more W-2s. I don't even know what this is. Some other paper from the state of Arkansas. Shout out to West Memphis, Arkansas. Yeah. What is that noise? Okay, that's the fan. That scared me. That was a whole bunch of crickets. I got another notice from where these government agencies are harvesting my tax return for some reason and alleging allegations against me. I need my money. Take my shit. Okay, yeah, but like I said, I was not playing the game. Okay, so then let me tell you what happened. Oh, wait. So many exciting things today. This is a good day. They're like Ice Cube and shit in this bitch. What happened to the fan? Huh? What's going on? Oh my goodness. Stupid. I turned the fan off and I didn't. Okay, well, we're not going to discuss that. Anyway. Okay, I'm trying to like get this light. What's going on here? Please stop. Okay. Okay. Last night when I was looking at my birth certificate. Okay, I threw away like all of my stuff. All of these, I didn't even know I still had all these papers from like when I worked at Warren Oil Company. I kind of said, well, let me throw this shit away because it's over. It's over. Let it go. Okay. And I didn't know I had, and I'm talking about a lot of papers to where it's like, you know, it was so many papers that I would suggest that someone that I saw, if I discovered they had all those papers from their previous employer, I would suggest that they get counseling, some type of grief counseling, so that they're able to let go and move on. But I said, well, maybe me having all these papers, and so I didn't know I still had them, holding on to that so I threw that shit away, okay? Threw that shit away. So I felt a little bit lighter, you know what I'm saying? Then, while I was going through all my car, I had to go through stuff like multiple times to make sure that I wasn't like overlooking my birth certificate. That's kind of, where's my birth certificate? Okay. But anyway, I had to go through things multiple times to make sure that I was not overlooking my birth certificate. And apparently I wasn't overlooking it because it's just not there for some reason. I don't know what happened to it. I found a card and it had $20. It had $20 in it. I said, what? What? That's a good sign. I said, okay. I said, okay, look at God. Thank you for paying for my ID. Thank you, Lord. God did. God did. He did it. I was so excited. So excited. I paid for my ID with my card though. I still got the 20. But I can't believe that. It's like 2025. I moved over here in 2022. And didn't even know I had $20 in that card. That's crazy. That's God. I don't think it was there before. I think it was God. It was God. Yeah. Appreciate it, God. I like that. But yeah, okay. So that was my excitement. I found that $20. I threw away that Warren oil. Threw that in the garbage. Yeah, like they tried to throw me. But I ain't no garbage. Anyway. So, okay. Yeah, inside of the DMV. I came there with all them papers. I had them in a clipboard thing, and you know, and the girl was looking like, and I was like, oh yeah, I'm coming. Here I come. Here I come. Whatever your name is, we're gonna get this ID, and we're gonna get it today. Okay? Or I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving without my ID that I don't even want. Okay? So she was like, well, if you want a real ID, blah, 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 and all that. And I said, I don't need no real ID. Why am I don't need no real ID. I'm already real. I need a regular ID. She said, well, you just renewing it? I said, yeah, I'm just renewing it. Girl, listen. And she was like, well, you ain't even got to wait in line. You could just go over to that kiosk. I said, what? Are you serious? And she said, yeah. Just go over to the kiosk. And she said she's going to come over there and help me. And then I was so excited. I said, what? He saved me from a whole lot of hassling and blood pressure rising and angry and see all them lines getting in my forehead. He saved me from them lines getting in my forehead and stuff. I said, ooh-wee, thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm so glad. So glad, honey. So good. Because I was ready. I was ready for an altercation, honey. But I had to pray about it, and I made a decision. I said, Lord, I'm gonna try to be good today. I'm gonna try to act like a human being. I'm trying to act like a human being. I'm gonna try to go up in her because it's not nobody's fault that my ID is expired, and it's not nobody's fault that clearly when your ID expires, clearly that's not you anymore. I mean, so you have to go get another ID. Otherwise, you're like not anybody for like the interim period. Yeah. So yeah, that's not nobody's fault that all of those things are that way. And so, I did. I was so excited. And then, okay, I had a little bit of trouble with the picture part because it was like not giving good instructions or whatever. So I'm like, well, I got to get closer. And then I got to get back. And then I go look at And then my eyelashes all long, my air plants. And then I was like, okay, well. And then the camera was going all slow, taking it, so my eyes were still blinking when I'm looking. I said, oh my. And then I had been sweating. And so, you know what I'm saying? My makeup wasn't, I was looking shattered, tattered. Yeah, looking, I looked like I had been through a struggle. And I had, trying to get this ID. Trying to get this ID for y'all. Because I know who I am. I don't need no ID. I do not need identification. I know who I'm is. Y'all don't know. This is for y'all. So y'all should be the ones going through all of these trials and tribulations. You want to know who I am? Go through the trials and tribulations and find out. Go around and find out. But, okay. So it turned out to be a good day anyway. And guess what? On top of all that, I got finished early. And I went on ahead and submitted my paperwork and everything I needed to do. Then, guess where the driver's license place is? Right across the street from my place of employment. Yes. So I was there not even on time. I was there early. Like early. Like Philadelphia freeway early. And that was okay. It was okay. Today was a good day. Today was a good old day. You know what I'm saying? It was showing me that I think I might be grouchy and angry a lot because I might be mad at other people for them taking care of their business and then I'm not taking care of my business all the time. I might not be. I mean, sometimes I do. Probably not, you know. I don't know. I think I just be mad, you know. I think I be in a hater mode a little bit. Little bit, you know. And then, what else? Oh, I'm sorry this is so long. And I don't care. I don't even care because I don't even care if nobody watch this. This is for me, so I could be looking back one day and I'd be like, I remember that. I remember that girl had a good day. It was a good day. I remember that. I remember when I found that $20. Yes. Yes. God is good. God is good. My teeth are so pretty. God is good. God did that. God did these. Yes, he did. No cavities ever. Yeah. Ooh, they look good. Okay, I'm sorry. Sorry, Lord. Thank you. You did a great job. Did a great work on them teeth. But yeah, I watched another YouTube video, whatever. Yeah, I'm on YouTube a lot. YouTube is my tube a little bit, kinda, something like it. But okay, it was talking about how everybody is. Well, not everybody, but a lot of people are experiencing like financial hardships and difficulties just working a job, and then you get paid and then you don't have money to do anything, or you just got it, you know what I'm saying, a couple $100s and till you get paid again, and then, you know what I'm saying, you like, damn, you know what I'm saying, can I live, you know what I'm saying, but then, you know, the job is like, nah, you can't. No, you can't live. And then you like, all right, I saw you gonna give me a couple $100s to play with. Okay, well then guess what? I'm gonna rob this mother. Everybody get on the motherfucking ground, okay? Now this is what happened when you only give me a couple $100, bitch. Get your motherfucking ass down. And then you pistol whip somebody in the back of their head. Yeah. That might happen for somebody. I'm not going to say that. I'm not even going to say that, what I was going to say. But, yeah. I didn't know other people were experiencing some types of discomfort and some struggles and some discouragement and some not so nice feelings associated with the economy and these jobs, these bitch-ass jobs that You know, they just, you know, they just not paying, like, working. Not me. And I know, not you. You know what I'm saying? They not even, but you know what I'm saying? But we go, and we gonna keep on going every day. That's why I be late all the time. That's why I be late all the time, because I be fighting the power. But anyway, yeah, these jobs, and I thought that, for some reason, I thought I was the only one experiencing inner rage and outrage, a lot of anger, homicidal ideations. I haven't killed anyone. There were ideations, though, of what if I did some types of violence, type of pictures in my mind of what I would do to these employers, imagining, you know, some type of robbery type of situation going on with someone involved holding the weapon that may or may not be me. I didn't do it. I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it. But yeah, all of that stuff. I usually do think that it's only affecting me, or it's an attack because I'm famous and everybody's wanting to attack me, you know, and take me down. No, I'm just joking. But sorry guys, this may not sound very nice, but it actually comforted me to know that others are experiencing the same things that I am experiencing. I thank God for that, because I needed to see that, because I think that I'm probably self-centered, and I probably do focus on a lot of the